Now, Stevens Mokgalapa has officially been declared the new mayor of Tshwane. He was elected unopposed, with the ANC and EFF not participating in the voting process. Mokgalapa joins me now. Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for your time and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Vuyo. It's quite a pleasure for me to be here.
Your first order of business?
Well, the first order of business has already been done. I've been into the office to meet the staff and to get abreast on what is expected tomorrow. The meeting tomorrow, I will be having the meeting with the city manager to go through all the projects that has been outstanding and all the programs of the city thus far. So it will be quite a jam-packed week. On Thursday, I plan to meet with the Section 56 managers and the service delivery managers to ensure that we are on par in terms of the way forward.
Of course, you're not coming to this job, cold, not knowing what has been happening. The Glad Africa contract is what plunged this municipality into the crisis that has in fact led to Mayor Solly Msimanga leaving. Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
Well, thank you, Vuyo, for asking that question, because I always say it is the elephant in the room. I got to deal with it decisively and once and for all. What I plan to do tomorrow with my engagement with the city manager, I'll be abreast in terms of the status quo of where the project is, and as well as the recommendations, remedial steps that has been recommended by the Auditor General, and look also at the 3 reports of the motions to suspend him that have fallen flat, and then from there take a decisive decision. The main...
What's there to discuss, though, when the Auditor General's report is quite scathing? I mean, so many fingers the Auditor General is pointing at how the municipal manager dealt with this whole contract.
Of course, we're living in a constitutional democracy, and we're living in a, we believe in the rule of law, and going through due processes, and that is what I would want to do. As I'm saying that...
Get rid of him.
What I want to do is to look at what the Auditor General has said and what are the remedial steps that he's recommending. And let me say that my view is to extricate the city from this contract. My view is to cancel the contract once and for all, so that we can move on and make sure that I refer the matter to the audit risk audit executive to ensure that we go to the bottom of it and conduct forensic audit, so that we get to the bottom of those who are culpable for this, must be follow the rule, the full might of the law.
Just from your own assessment of the mood and how the rest of the political parties in the municipality have, dealt with this issue in the past, do you believe that the rest of the parties will be with you when you, as you say, extricate the municipality from this contract?
Yeah, look, Vuyo, the principle that I put forward to the political parties, even with my, inaugural speech today, I said, look, I'm reaching out to you under one common principle, which is putting the interest of the people of Tshwane first and ensuring that we deliver services. So we agree on that general principle. And I can tell you that this Glad Africa has been an elephant in the room of Tshwane that has led to a decay in terms of service delivery. So I come with a very strong service delivery, orientation, in terms of my term of office. I want to push service delivery. And if Glad Africa is one of the impediments towards service delivery, I will deal with it decisively.
Well, the EFF abstained today when you were elected. The ANC didn't show much interest either. Do you believe that they will actively back you in what you want to do about this country?
Well, look, with the EFF, we operate on a, principle of agree to disagree, case by case, vote by vote, issue by issue, and today it was one of those. We knew that they were going to abstain. So fair enough, it's an electionitis, it's an election year, Tshwane. We are about 3 to 4 months to elections. We're playing for the gallery.
But did you and your party have conversations with them prior to your
Yes, we did. We did have conversations. We were aware.
Did you raise any specific issues?
You know, look, the issues that they have obviously are mainly, you know, historical issues when it comes to the issues of how Glad Africa was handled and the issue of the city manager, you know, and so forth, and they are concerned with service delivery. So
do they believe that, or do they support just from assessing what they said to you prior? I mean, in your meeting with them, did you get a sense that they will support you if you got rid of this contract?
Well, you know, what I can tell you is that we didn't go into the modalities of what will happen thereafter, you know. What we discussed was just common general principles of whether, you know, they agree on the issue of service delivery and putting the people of Tshwane first without going into intricate details and deals. At this point in time, there's no deal on the table. So it is something that I will go to do, extricate the city and then engage the political leadership of opposition parties in the city.
Did you meet with your predecessor for some kind of a handover, but also to get a sense from him as to what he believes the issues are?
Sure. There's always a briefing, yes. There is always a briefing with handover, you know, and also with the MMCs. I had a caucus meeting last week, Thursday. That's why I wasn't in Parliament to say my goodbyes, so that I can prioritize this matter. So I'm quite adequately briefed to make an informed decision. And let me put this bold statement that this matter will be sorted before the end of February, because my vision is very clear. I want to make sure that we extricate the city from this contract and we focus on service delivery, and we hold those who are held responsible for this accountable.
Quickly, are you from Tshwane or Cape Town, as the ANC says?
I'm from Tshwane, born and bred in Winterveld. Went to school to Mutsemoholo, Mabopane High, and went to the University of Pretoria. So, born and bred there. I'm not from Kailicha.
Thank you very much for your time and for coming through. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
The newly elected